How to use Vetaid to learn about the cattle disease clinic. Thanks to its first 3 doors, Vetaid will answer your questions about the bovine disease clinical features. To find the typical signs of an illness, choose door number 1. Look for the disease by indicating its name, if you know it, in full, or even partially. Vetaid will complete it. Then, select the disease from the list that appears. If you do not know the name of the disease, use the multi-criteria search. Indicate the affected system. Specify the organ, the mouth for example. Then specify the pathogen, such as a virus. You will be given the list of viral stomatitis. Or indicate the pathogenesis of the disease, such as specific infection. You will be given all specific infectious stomatitis. One click on the disease and you will get the list of typical clinical signs of this disease. On the same screen, you can also ask to see the memo sheet for this disease to find out its essentials, so you will know how to act in the face of suspicion, how to confirm it, how to treat, how to prevent. Let's go to the symptoms now. To find out about a particular symptom, open door number 2. You can indicate the name of this symptom, if a particular name exists, or without a specific name, indicate the system affected by this symptom. Then, zoom in on the area of the body that displays it and choose from the given list the specific symptom that interests you. With one click, you get a photo or illustration of the symptom, some more general information, including the predictive weight that this symptom can have in a diagnosis, and above all, you are given the list of diseases that present this symptom in their clinical picture. With entry number 3 of Vetaid, you can also do the same research for associated symptoms. With 2, 3, or more associated symptoms, what can we suspect? Vetaid asks you to specify the type of sick cattle. And then find the 2 or 3 symptoms depending on their location. Remember to validate your choices each time. Without doing anything else, you will be given all the diseases that can show the associated symptoms in their clinical picture. To get the most out of Vetaid, you must take sufficient time to master its instruction for use and know its logical construction. To answer your clinic questions, Vetaid relies on info files built like lists in a book. But Vetaid is faster, smaller, and can follow you everywhere. Info files are specifically built for info. They cannot be used for the diagnosis, which is done with formula files dedicated to diagnosis. Info and diagnostics are 2 specific parts of the system, and they complement each other. If a diagnosis research is not successful, a return to info files often makes it possible to bounce back. Going back and forth between info and diagnosis always allows you to go forward in your thinking. The success of Vetaid relies on how you use it. With Vetaid in your pocket, whether you choose entries 1, 2, or 3, you will no longer be left with unanswered questions. Vetaid will truly be your everyday companion. Let's go forward together.